gotta find out who I am. I gotta look into myself and find out who I am. And find out why do I say these things about certain people, you know? Why do you say things about a person that might be a homosexual? Why do you say that about them? Do you feel there's a possibility that you're a homosexual and you, by disrespect them, you further yourself from being a homosexual or thinking you may like homosexuals? I used to do all that stuff. I used to dream about doing that stuff.
I used to always want to be like getting invited to a Mike Tyson, Eddie Murphy party.
Oh my God.
Y'all used to have the fly parties and I never was on the list. I'm still hot. I was like, yo, they got Bubble Hill, Eddie had Bubble Hill. I'll never forget this. I'm in Jersey and I'm keep hearing these little snippets because you know we ain't have no social media back then.
I can't even make my life, I can't even say the things that was going on.
Exactly.
I don't know when I'm coming back. I have so many different ventures, and I'm into the music business now.
Oh, you really?
Yeah. And hopefully Puffy help me out, you know.
Many have speculated that Diddy welcomed Mike Tyson into his bed after a recent video released by Prophet Muscle on YouTube showed the two indulging in very unusual behavior. As the video shows, Diddy and Mike Tyson have been pals for a while, but their relationship hasn't always been that cozy. According to the fans, Mike was capitalizing on the many sexual allegations made against Diddy. Mike Tyson's sexual orientation is only one of several questions regarding his private life that have recently gained attention. Besides the ear-chewing incident, Mike Tyson has also been accused of using drugs. There were whispers about Mike's sexual orientation when he allegedly threatened to bleep males until they liked him. Most people didn't draw any conclusions from that, but when he questioned Boosie if he was gay, suspicions were raised again.
Well, Boosie, check this out, right? Who are you? Who are you? What happened? What happened to you to make you the way you are?
The claims began after Boosie Badazz was interviewed on their podcast Hotboxing with Mike Tyson. During the show, the retired boxer spoke out against the Louisiana rapper's transphobic comments toward Dwyane Wade's daughter Zaya. Before calling it a night, Tyson confronted the rapper and asked him why he was getting involved in a discussion that had nothing to do with him. Why do you say things about people who might be homosexuals? Tyson questioned him. What makes you think about them? Even further, Tyson referred to Boosie as a homosexual, claiming that Boosie is aware that he might be one and that criticizing homosexuals will help you avoid being one. The former boxer said, "I'm thinking you may like homosexuals." Boosie responded that he was straight as an arrow, only for Tyson to question him on why he was offending other people if he was straight. "I really commented on the Dwyane Wade situation because I got offended because it's a child. That's why I really got offended. You know," Boosie said, "if it was a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, grown person, I probably wouldn't have said anything." Boosie said he didn't feel comfortable making decisions about his sexuality at the age of 12, citing his belief that a child should remain a child. And so on he went, "That's just how I feel, and certain things I talk about, I just felt like that was going too far." "You calling him a her, that's going too far." At 12 years old, Big Mike responded by saying, "I agree with you 100%. Me, I agree with you, right? But check this out. Who the am I to say anything? What I think don't mean a motherfucking thing." In the end, Boosie agreed that there are times when he needs to shut the fuck up, but he stands by his statements about Wade's child. As one of the people who had been attacked, most people agreed with Tyson that he had every right to defend Boosie. Several people thought Tyson was just standing out for a minority community that Boosie had insulted. Boosie has been called out for his transphobic comments against Dwyane Wade's transgender daughter, Zaya Wade. Despite Bossie's pleas to Dwyane Wade on Instagram, the Wade family has openly stated their approval of Zaya's transition to female. "Don't cut his dick off, bruh," he said in a video at the time. Like, "Bruh, for real, if he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bruh. Don't dress him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwyane Wade." It was just the most recent example of Bossie's long history of anti-LGBTQ rhetoric. There was no doubt that he received a lot of backlash from the general public, with many people telling him to mind his own business and go on. The audience, unlike Bossie, admired Tyson for standing up to Bossie's hate speech, especially in light of Tyson's personal journey of self-discovery and struggle with his own tragic and hateful history. It's touching to hear Tyson relate his struggle with self-hatred to Bossie's own story of coming out of a dark place. During TMZ Live, Tyson said, "I was once known as Boosie." He had already labeled Boosie as homophobic. Thus, his claim that he was once Boosie gave some insight into how he felt about and dealt with his sexuality. In addition, Lil Nas once asked Tyson if he was anti-gay in the 1990s, to which Tyson said, "I don't remember ever being anti-gay. I talked to some of the great fighters that were gay, but I'm just saying, from my ignorance, I said shit, you know. I have friends, have gay people in my family, and a gay sister. It's just the way we live our life. We love each other, we fight each other, die for each other." Nas then asked Tyson whether he could say anything he wanted to a gay person if they were having an argument or if he was coming to their life, and if it was okay. Tyson claimed that he was interested in the lives of all people, regardless of sexual orientation.
No, Van ain't bad, but, you know, like I said, that's for me to use.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what we doing, man? Let's talk about this guy.
Yeah, let's.
The public subsequently used this information to spread allegations that he was gay or that he engaged in similar behavior, and the Prophet Muscles video hasn't done anything to dispel these rumors. Mike can be seen pleading with the host to give Diddy more airtime and focus in the video. Given how good their chemistry appeared on TV, it is unclear what Tyson's genuine objectives were, but he obviously did it to give Diddy sufficient publicity. Diddy seemed to be having a good time on the show and with Mike because they were longtime collaborators and friends. There has always been speculation that Diddy is gay because of the persistent accusations that he is romantically involved with Mike. 50 Cent, who has a long-standing war with Diddy and has never met a battle he didn't like, is one of the people who have alleged that Diddy is gay. Even as late as a 2018 appearance on The Breakfast Club, he repeatedly referred to Diddy as gay. 50 said, "He doesn't even know what he says is, like, fruity," referring to the way. 50 Cent was once again in Diddy's business when he shared 2 photos on Instagram suggesting that Diddy and Ross are gay and then made it seem like it would not be acceptable if they were. The duo was photographed while on stage, but the perspective made it look like they were kissing. Diddy, sporting a pink shirt, may be seen hugging Steve Stout, a former record executive, in the other photo. "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right." Now, 50 Cent wrote along with the pictures. Wendy Williams is just another well-known figure to publicly criticize Diddy. When Wendy Williams was still a regular on TV, she was a radio DJ in New York City, and she frequently implied that Diddy was gay during her reign as the queen of urban gossip. But in 2017, after Diddy appeared on Williams' show, the two reconciled. Fairness requires me to point out that Diddy has never confirmed or denied any sexual misconduct claims. Whether or if he decides to come out as gay will be an interesting development to observe. Mike Tyson's private life has always fascinated his contemporaries, much like Diddy's. Several articles have speculated throughout the years, some even claiming that Mike is gay, regarding his private life. He has never given any of the speculations about him any thought. The fact that Mike Tyson has been married 3 times, together with other publicly available information, suggests that he is not gay. As one of his followers put it on Twitter, only Mike Tyson can utter gay things like, "I'll bleep you till you love me, faggot, and you'll be the most scared man on the planet," and he'd still be the baddest man on the planet. Another said, "I got curious and Googled is Mike Tyson gay?" And the first result is an NY Times article from 1992 where a man talks about Mike Tyson possibly having gay sex in prison. The second is an Amazon link to Mike Tyson merchandise. Nonetheless, let's not forget that the ideas presented in this video are only my speculations and not facts. We'll see you next time, and that's all for now.